So what are some of the things you're hearing from shippers in terms of the issues that they experience the most from a usability standpoint?
Well, I did mention green screens, so I get a lot of that. You know, we still use green screens, or we still use, you know, an older legacy system. Users feel a lot of times that they're stuck on an older version of TMS that's maybe even 10 years old at this point. They bought something that was a licensed product installed locally. They're still using that product and they haven't applied the updates. So that's one of the big gripes I get, and that's probably why you're hearing more about that today, is because you're getting these users that are in the second cycle of their second TMS purchase. They've gone through the first one, they've had their lessons learned, now they're looking for something that's a little bit more current, has better usability to the system. I get a lot of specific complaints about having to navigate deep into multiple menu trees, that the features that they want at any given time aren't easily accessible. They have to go to screens and subscreens in order to pull out the specific information that they need at any given time. Having to switch across multiple windows is also a bit of a complaint, where they may have pop-up windows that they have to open multiple windows and then compare data on two separate windows that, you know, would be more convenient if it was located on one single screen. Cumbersome multi-step processes for rescheduling and scheduling. That's a big one that I hear, that often the scheduling is one of the hardest parts of what they do, and there's a lot of processes that have to go into scheduling each stop independently when there's no real good fluid solution for doing that. And then another big one is reporting and compiling manual reports. You'll get the user that constantly says that at the end of every month, really not the end, but after the first week of the next month, I have to go back, I have to compile my reporting, I have to create this report for my boss in which I join these two reports, or I have to do my scorecard manually. And those are all things that people really feel that at this point should be automated. Why should they be in there every month running the same report over and over? The TMS should be programmed to generate that report, to give it to them in a format that they can easily distribute or distribute it for them. So I would say those are probably the biggest ones that I hear on a regular basis.